Don't call anybody.
That's all.
Abdul's calling driving a shortcut because it's been so long since he's done it. I take shortcut. They have these cool things out there now. They're these there's like flat and black, and you do these big
not on
things
Erie
that
Boulevard
you go
anymore.
vroom over.
Yeah, when did they completely
They started doing that
Erie?
I noticed it earlier this month, like the roads.
Yeah, down here's been a nightmare. I'll get stuck for 10 minutes at a time, and the hilarious part is the lights, literally like 3/4 of a second. Like it's green, and as soon as you let your foot off the gas, that shit's yellow. And you're like, oh my god. It's been a fucking nightmare. Well, I guess we'll start here, guys. Welcome to Play With Yourself podcast, the We Did It version. It's over.
Yes, queen.
We single-handedly defeated the pandemic ourselves.
Yep.
And we are now inside of my beautiful new 7-story mansion.
Yes.
Over here in the Upper West Side of New York City.
We made it, baby.
That's right.
The windows open, fresh breeze coming. Is that a crackhead? Oh shit!
Damn, cover blown.
It's the wealthy crackheads.
It actually does get pretty sketchy around here sometimes. It's mainly this road right here. Dudes and ladies alike will just drive down with the biggest fucking ass blasting subwoofers side of the country. It's insane. And that shit got old on the second day of living here.
Yeah.
Because it's all the time.
Yeah.
It's like it happens a lot on my street, and like at fucking 3:00 in the morning, and it's just like no one needs to need to listen to like Young Jeezy at that time.
Wow.
Jeezy.
I mean, you might need to. What if someone had a, it's not coming to me, but there might be a scenario.
It sounded racist.
Should we, how long has it been?
Long enough that, yeah, we should.
Reintroduce ourselves. I am Justin with my two co-hosts. The black one.
Hi, it's me.
And I'm the white one.
That's right.
Yeah, and I'm Abdul.
And RJ McCarthy.
We back.
Yeah.
We did it.
People have been asking about us.
Yeah, I've been asking. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, there was a short time there where everything sucked and everything was crazy busy with me buying this place, and we weren't even doing Zoom, but
thank God.
now we're here live and in person.
We're together.
Yeah.
Again.
I know, hilariously.
Masks
though,
are still on. Huh?
Yeah, this will be the first one in a while where there's going to be no video. So we will get that set up, though. I think I have a way of doing it. It's not going to be pretty at first, but we'll be able to do it, kind of coincide with it. And then our new social media manager, Abdul, I guess, will let you know all about that.
I sure won't.
Yeah. But fuck it. Let's get into it. So much has happened in between our last episode. I mean, we missed a whole goddamn E3, which, let's be fair.
We should have.
Yeah.
It was, no. Everything about that was.
Like, I know you guys were excited about it, and I just pay attention to like the headline shit.
Yeah.
But it was like one or two things like the whole week. I'm like, gee, did this E3 suck? Because I don't know.
Yeah, it was just terrible all across the board.
Pretty rough.
The worst one was Capcom for me. It was just nothing.
I love the announcement of DLC in literally just text. It was just text that came up on the screen. It
Not
says
even like a
DLC is
preview
coming
of the
for
DLC.
Yeah.
Resident Evil Village DLC is coming at some point.
Like,
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure we knew that.
Yeah.
Like, we knew you guys were going to do DLC.
Couldn't even be fucked to say it like in front of a camera. just had some bitch intern type that shit up.
Right.
Could have been a Twitter post.
It's yeah, that was so was Square Enix was kind of not good.
They didn't show any of the new Final Fantasy.
I have a feeling it's going to be at the PlayStation Experience, whatever.
Yeah, there's
that
been all those
and,
rumors. They just trademarked the PSX,
Yeah.
which they already have, but
Right.
it was for a different thing, whatever. So now it's going to be known as the PlayStation Experience, they're thinking, and which they've done in the past.
Yeah,
I
it was
believe.
like back in 2016.
Yeah, but now I think that's going to be like their focus. They're becoming very culty, and I kind of dig it because.
Well, it's like it seems like they're going like you're right. The one back in 2016 was kind of cool
Because that's
you
when
could like
The Last of Us was a
you could do it like through the PlayStation 3,
Yeah.
and they had like it was interactive. Like you can do shit with it.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Which
you
was
remember
cool.
PlayStation Home?
Oh my god, what a fucking dude! People love that shit.
Yeah, people still try to keep it alive.
Yeah, it was
just
alive
let
for
it
a
die.
long time, but it was so fucking stupid. It was like one of those things where, like I had it. Well, at that point, my Xbox had died, but I wanted it to be cool because it was like one of the only things PlayStation 3 had at the time, and I was like, no, this is just straight garbage.
Yeah, this ain't my home.
I bet it'll come back once they get VR2
Oh,
up
yeah.
and running.
Oh, yeah,
they'll do something
probably.
because I mean VR chat is like immensely popular, but that one's full of pedophiles. So hopefully Sony.
Is that like would they do like the weird like off-brand characters? And
Yes.
Yeah, but you can make
Yeah.
like character models and all that.
Yeah, there's
but-
like Muppets and shit, and like
Right.
yeah. And they're jerking each other off. I imagine. I've never played it, but
I have.
yeah, that's who I saw. Abdul.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like they didn't have Final Fantasy and that new IP Forspoken.
Okay.
And so I just assume like it's gonna be there. And fucking, even though it was nice to see Guardians of the Galaxy, that took up way too much time.
Yeah, I think because they have to do apology work for Avengers, that they want to be like, no, we can make a superhero game, we promise.
And it looked fine.
It looked real interesting. I'm like, oh, it was a cool like gameplay / cinematic or whatever. But you can only play as Star-Lord.
I think they're
Yeah,
having it like in a system where you're Star-Lord, but you can like button command like every other.
Which, if it's similar to like Mass Effect, I would be like okay with.
Right.
Because, I mean, it makes it, I don't know, there's something to be said about like being able to play as like one hero, which if they were going to do that, why would you pick a team?
That's
you
what
know?
I was,
Yeah,
that's what I was
exactly,
saying,
yeah.
But, I don't know, I have high hopes for it.
It's just like it just sounds like that's what Suicide Squad might end up being. You know, like you play with one if it's going to be a single player experience.
Yeah, which we can't even see until fucking DC fandom in
Did they
October.
even say it's going to be there, though?
It's most likely going to be there.
Yeah.
The only game that WB showed was Back for Blood twice at the Xbox in their own thing. I'm like,
That Game Pass Day 1 shit, though, was a pretty big...
I mean, yeah. Well, let's get the Xbox soon. That was really good.
Yeah, that was some cool shit.
But yeah, what was the other? Like a fucking another announcing Just Dance again. I was like, who cares? And then another shitty thing that they did was Square Enix was
So are we just talking about the shitty parts of E3? Is that what we're doing?
I mean,
I'm fine with it. I just wanted to be clear.
I don't
'cause didn't
know.
wanna,
I don't know that like of any of the good parts really.
Oh,
No,
okay. All right.
yeah,
Well,
it was all
air,
shit.
air your concerns, baby.
Thanks,
Do your
babe.
thing.
Well, it's just that they're putting all the Final Fantasy games on like Android and iOS. Like, why are you doing that? You already have that on there. Why are you
Yeah.
doing this big announcement for something that's already on there? And it's dumb. And what else? Everything else was shit.
How about Take Two that just had an internal Zoom meeting that had nothing to do with games?
Oh really?
Yeah, they just talking about diversity and like a focus on it moving forward.
Yeah,
and stuff.
diversity NBA 2K22.
Well, now there's women.
Oh shit.
Which I'm fine with, but it's like, why did you pay the money to make that an E3 event?
Yeah. Right.
That's so bizarre to me. Like, you didn't have a fucking single thing to announce, and they were just like, yeah, let's just get on with these reps who don't even know anything about video games. Like, incredible.
It's yeah. I mean, it was. I mean, Elden Ring that got announced, but that wasn't even like E3.
That's kinda, what did you
yeah.
think?
It was that like fucking
Jeff Keighley's yeah.
janky ass fucking E3 thing. What was it called?
It's Summer Games Fest.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he's really trying to make that happen.
But Elden Ring, that's the fact that it's January is fucking exciting.
Are you excited?
Because it's just been years that I mean,
When
you
was
guys,
that announced?
2018 maybe.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah.
It was a while ago, but like I saw it was announced. I try to like weigh my excitement.
But you
for
saw
shit
that
like
trailer.
that. But it's like I saw the trailer and the fact that it's 6 months, like January, it'll be here is like, fuck yeah, I'm excited about that.
Yeah, and I think that's fine. I mean, like, if you just say, like, hey, this is coming, we don't know when, deal with it, but just so you know, we're making it, fine. They did it the right way.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think to a degree, because like my biggest thing I was excited for was Starfield. Like that's what I was like. I put all of my hopes into that, and that was the wrong move, because it's not coming out for a year and a half.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
Doesn't that come out on the anniversary of Skyrim or something?
yes, it does actually.
Why?
The 11-year anniversary
11.
of Skyrim, because Skyrim came out 11/11/11. This is coming out 11/11/22. And they didn't even have any gameplay or anything, so
Well, it was an in-game well,
it was an in-game engine.
But
They said
yeah.
you know what that
they can
means.
do
Can mean
anything they want to
anything.
that. I mean,
Right.
and you could tell. I mean, it's not like when they showed the face, I was like, whoa,
Right,
you know.
yeah.
But it still looked good for a fucking in-engine, you know, like
Yeah.
Bethesda face model. I
Right,
mean, you
yeah.
see pores and shit. It was
Well, like Xbox does this one thing that I hate, where they show a bunch of trailers and it's always just pre-rendered stuff, like excluding Starfield. But that like, what was that game? Redfall. It was like get us all excited. Like you just showed us a cinematic trailer.
I'm okay with that if that means that there's probably going to be gameplay coming for it. Because for me, it says more because I know where it's coming from. It's coming from Arcane. So you know, like,
It's
that
good,
Arcane has just secretly been working on something that's going to end up releasing simultaneously with the Xbox version of Deathloop, which is crazy. So they have 2 games. Like, they got the
Forgot
big
that
one.
game was coming.
Yeah, because Deathloop keeps getting... And I honestly believe that that's been sort of pushed out of the press almost on purpose as a shitty move from Xbox, because it is basically going to be a Sony exclusive when
Right.
it comes out.
That
But
and
that's their studio now, though.
yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
They have
it's
another game
interesting
too,
to
right?
see, huh?
They have another game too, Ghostwire.
That's not Arcane.
But that's Tango software. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, but there wasn't even a peep on that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going on with that, if anything.
It's weird Japanese stuff.
Yeah, but Redfall was a cool little stinger at the end, I thought. Yes, it was pre-rendered, but knowing that it's like,
What I don't even know what this is.
oh, so at the end of it, and they were teasing it too. I don't know if you saw, but P. Hines was wearing a shirt that said "Bite Back" on it.
Yeah.
And I caught that. I was like, "What the fuck is that? That's not from any game, or anything." So there's something else going on there. And then at the end, Phil Spencer did the teaser for it. It's an open world, 4-ish player co-op. But you
It gives off the feel of like it could be Left 4 Dead.
seems like it might be like a Left 4 Dead thing.
but you're fighting like
They're vampires.
vampires.
Yeah. But they're like magic-y and stuff. It's very interesting, and he called it immersive intentionally, I think, because that's Arcane's bread and butter is immersive sims, like, you know, Prey or Dishonored and all that shit, and like how Deathloop is supposed to be. So hopefully that ends up showing something other than just, because I think that, you know, I
But
don't know.
like, if we're going straight into Xbox, for me, it's like their side, like the indie stuff, was amazing to me. Like the that Somerville, that looked really
That
good.
looked fucking sick. It's
Yeah.
by Play Dead devs.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
And-
people who made Inside and
Yeah.
Limbo. Yeah. That one looks good as shit. And then Replaced
that
also
looked
looks
amazing.
fucking
Yeah.
dope. Yeah.
It's like those two. It was like were those day one Game Pass?
27 out of the 30 games they showed. They loved playing that thing at the end of it. Play it day one on Game Pass. Every single
Yeah, it's
fucking
like,
game.
If I buy like a nice like gaming laptop or PC, I'll be playing. I'd love to play those.
You would be way better off just getting yourself a Series S, pal. And then
That's
just
true.
use you know your PS5 as your multi-platform and your Sony exclusives,
true,
and
yeah.
then because the Series S, and if you bought a Series S now and a year of Game Pass in the form of you do the gold cheat, it's $60 for a year of gold, $1 to upgrade it to the entire year to Game Pass, and then your Series S is $300. You're looking at $360 to just jump in for a year for all those fucking games, because most of them come out within the next year.
Yeah.
So
That and like Atomic Heart looked interesting.
that trailer bothered me. Yeah.
I didn't see.
It-
The only one I think I saw replaced, maybe.
Look, it's like a
Yeah, I said it to you. It's that like 2D Metroidvania Blade Runner inspired one.
No, I saw the other one.
Somerville.
Somerville.
It's like a look.
With the
Like,
robots. Were they?
it looked like aliens or robot. Kind of.
Somerville is supposed to be like a grounded alien invasion story, which is why you just have like that, dad, mom, kid, dog, and they're just like have to like get the fuck out.
Yeah.
But replaced is the pixelated one.
Oh, okay.
Is that the one?
It's just,
I think I watched that one too.
Yeah.
now that I think
I
about
said
it.
it in the chat.
Yeah.
you're like an AI and like a human body.
Yeah, it takes cues from Blade Runner and Upgrade. You guys ever
Yeah.
see Upgrade?
That was a
I
good
didn't see
movie.
Upgrade.
That's a sick movie. You should
Yeah.
watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got really cool choreography.
I think it's on Hulu.
That was a good one.
But Outer Worlds 2 was announced.
Yeah, but that's an example of a cinematic where if you watch the trailer, it's all like
I saw it.
It's just so-
self-aware, which
so
is like,
meta.
it makes you like smirk, but at the same time you're like, then why fucking bother? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you're making fun of all of making fun of it, but then you're still doing it anyways.
Yeah. Not even in like this that same vein, but like it was the same thing with when they first announced the Series X, that the Hellblade 2. It's
Yeah.
like you show this like cinematic bullshit, and then you find out a couple months later they haven't even like
Yep.
touched the game.
Yeah, they
it's
showed
like,
it.
Yeah,
what-
they're doing
what
we're
were you- what
doing
were you
location scouting in July of 2019.
It's like what were
Why would you
showing
announce
us?
it so early? You fucking
Right.
Yeah.
idiots. It's just they showed it like it was a whatever trailer it was, but it was just like assets of the game, and it's just like show it to when it's ready.
Yeah,
Don't-
they did it like a post E3 deep dive for stuff. So I agree. Yeah,
It's
it's
just
fucking
like-
stupid. They're
like, no one cares about you.
I know. Did you guys see the Avatar game?
Well, that looks straight up booty. No,
I'd be interested in it if it's like
Nah.
actually like an open
Dude,
world
like,
single player
what-
game.
I don't know what about this like franchise that
I don't like this.
like James Cameron loves so much to bring it back.
He's been working on it
15
all.
years later.
I
at this
think
point?
it's because Disney owns it and they know it's like the most profitable movie ever, so they are forcing it on everybody.
He's been
Gotcha.
working on like the
Yep.
2 sequels all last decade, and it's just like I don't care anymore.
Honestly, I didn't think people. The first movie is like hit or miss with people.
I didn't.
I
care.
thought it was decent. It was decent,
Yeah,
especially because it was like. I think I saw it in 3D
I did too.
because that
Yeah.
was when, like 3D started to get like pretty good,
yeah.
and it was like, oh, this is cool. The story is weak, but it was cool to look at.
It looked,
But at this point, it's like I don't care what happens with these characters
yeah,
at
and
this
like to
point.
make
Yeah.
a game.
Like I wasn't that
I can't believe they're
attached to 'em.
dusting off now D-list celebrity Sam Worthington to come back for it.
Is
That's
he coming
wild.
back for
Yeah.
God.
Yep.
That's
I
hilarious.
feel bad for him.
Is Zoe Saldana gonna do it again?
I imagine she is. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, I imagine that'd
Probably
be a
in the
pretty good.
second one, like they find a
paycheck
way to
for her.
kill him
Yeah.
off,
That would be funny in like the
Yeah.
first 5 minutes.
or like his
yeah.
his avatar's legs don't work anymore.
Yeah, he gets paralyzed.
Wait,
That's
so
right.
is his body
Gone. Yeah,
Yeah.
he like died. 'cause
Right.
They transferred his mind into
okay?
the,
Right,
Yeah.
so he's complete. Okay, got it.
yeah, so that he could feel it better when they ponytail fuck.
But yeah, what? Like as soon as I saw that, I was just like, no one wants
And
this.
at this point, like, a game too, like fucking, it's like this game better be amazing
It
for
said it
me
was
to
first
even look
person.
at
That's
it.
wild that Disney makes the worst choices with their games, man.
Yeah.
Because for the longest time it was like they just like left it to EA to do Star Wars, which was such a misstep.
Right.
Now they're like, we need to do better. I know, Ubisoft.
I know. Yeah. What a weird choice. Though. We haven't talked about that.
No, I
Yeah.
mean they did now. What is it? I thought Massive Games was working on a Star Wars one. Are they still? Because they're on the Avatar one too.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't know
Yep.
that.
So they got Avatar, and then supposedly the rumor is they have like a Star Wars one in there, but that never got talked about.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I don't care. Just show it to me when it's ready.
Yeah, I agree. I was
Just that Avatar one's like it's in first person. I don't give a shit. And that's that Mario Rabbids game is just like comes up out of nowhere. No one asked this of you.
the first one was supposed to be good. Is it like? Did they show any gameplay for it or?
I don't know. I just saw the trailer and I was like, was the first one that good?
People really liked it for some reason, and it's honestly the only like decent Switch game you can get for $20 brand new. Yeah, so.
Oh shit.
What else?
They showed Ubisoft showed another what was it? What's that? Rainbow Six
Extraction.
which looks exactly like Siege, except now there's aliens in it or a fungus. Who cares?
Yeah, that was originally supposed to be Rainbow Siege Quarantine.
But then they thought, like, you guys don't think they would associate it with COVID, right?
Yeah.
It's like,
That's
oh, we're
funny.
French. Who cares?
Like, how many times have they like flip flopped on like a game release or like the title of a
Cowards, especially with Rainbow Six. Do you guys remember when Siege was supposed to be? This was years ago. Patriots, yeah, and it had like this like sick looking campaign that was all like eat the rich and like fuck the 1%,
Right.
and they just backpedaled on it entirely.
game?
They just got they're just like, wait, they might actually eat us.
It's what else did they show?
That would have been a good game. It sounds like a
did,
purge type game.
Oh yeah, it would have been sick.
Yeah.
I would have. I mean, like that's what the kind of shit you need to use Tom Clancy's fucking name for. Shit he actually wrote like that.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
Not fucking like, well, how do we fuel the propaganda machine for the American military? So stupid.
It's, I don't remember anything else from Ubisoft. Far Cry 6. That looks good to me.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I haven't played a Far Cry game since.
I think that's the important part about Far Cry
Yeah.
games. If you haven't played one in a while, I feel like dipping back into one and be like, oh, this is fun. Because, like, I played one at this point whenever Primal came out.
Oh, mine was Blood Dragon.
So that was, like, way before.
That was like
I
PlayStation
played.
3.
Yeah. So it's like, I played Primal. I think I'm good on a Far Cry game for a while.
5 was solid for $15. I thought the story, again, another cowardly move on their part.
Really?
The story was stupid. It was like they should have gone full bore with it. Like they had them set up like these like crazy fringe, like right wing extremists, and then they were like, "Well, no, let's make them crazier so they're less real." Like, it made no fucking sense. Like instead of being like, they should have just had them out there, be like, "Kill the fags," and then like you just get to fucking like pop those motherfuckers out. That would have been sick. Who wouldn't have loved that?
Yeah.
Well, all the crazy right wing gamers would have hated that.
Yeah, 4chan would be lit up.
Yeah, they would. Yeah,
Yeah.
but that would be cool. That would be awesome. Westboro Baptist hunt.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
That shit would have been so cathartic.
Just kill them
Right.
with their own posters.
Yeah. You're slitting their throat with a fucking picket sign.
That's some Far Cry shit, though,
Yeah.
for sure.
That would be
So-
fucking awesome. They fucking cowered out.
But, well, it sounds like this one's gonna cower out because like they were talking about like it was like, well, this game doesn't have to do with anything about the politics in Cuba, but you're like having a full out war in Cuba. Just like what's Cuba gonna do? Come to your door?
Also, like, it has nothing to do with politics.
How are they gonna
You're
get there?
overthrowing a dictatorship.
Is
Unreal.
That what
That's every fucking Far Cry is like,
Right.
here's this evil leader that you
Right.
have to like take down, and they just like pussy out every
Well,
time.
they have that one actor
because of all those soft bitches online who complain about politics in their game, and all they mean are women and black people when they say that.
Right.
Well, they have that one actor, guy who played Gus from Breaking
Right.
Bad.
Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw the trailers with him, and he was just.
Is he
cool.
supposed to be the dictator?
Yep, he's the bad guy in it. So, I mean, it seems cool. Don't get me wrong. And a lot of the gameplay for it seemed like it's fun. It's just more Far Cry, but it's not something I'm going to spend $60 on.
Right. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
I'll wait. I mean, I think Far Cry 5 dropped out all the way down to $15 like 9 months
Right
after
when
it came
when
out.
it wasn't DLC. It was like New Dawn.
New Dawn.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, that was their mid.
Standalone, whatever.
Yeah, that's what they kind of got in the habit of after like Blood Dragon became big. Then with 4, they did like
Man, they need to do another Blood Dragon. That shit was amazing.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
what
well,
they think they're doing when they do shit
Well,
like
they said for this one.
Primal or New
Right.
Dawn. They think it's like they're like, oh, it'll be as good, and it's not as cool.
Yeah.
Well, they said like for the DLC like season pass, they're putting Blood Dragon on there.
How? In what way?
It's in the DLC season pass.
But like, are they remaking it?
I'm not sure. I just saw it was on there. That and like you can play as like the past villains of the Far Cry games.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And
Here's a cosmetic for your first-person game.
Right.
yeah.
Fucking don't
Exactly.
understand that. It was like one of the biggest missteps with Cyberpunk. Like,
Yeah.
here you are, like with all these different clothing options, which honestly weren't even that fucking good to begin with.
Dude.
That like give you like all these different buffs or whatever, but like you want to look cool, and you see it maybe like 1% of the time when you find a mirror and you're able to
Right,
look in
yeah.
it.
And
Stupid.
it takes forever for it to load.
Yeah, I should have been able to look down and seen my male character's vagina whenever I wanted. Biggest disappointment.
Nintendo was good.
I didn't really give it any thought. I just watched the headlines roll through. I didn't watch the actual thing, but I saw the announcements, the Metroid
Dread.
game. Yeah.
And it's supposed to be like the main storyline for it was Metroid 5, and apparently this game was like in talks in like 2007. Like, what the fuck have you been doing, Nintendo?
I don't know, man.
Rabbits, man.
They just been holding out, waiting to resell you the same shit you played already.
That's true. Yeah. Mario 3D All Stars. Yep. Which they put it in like a fake vault.
Yeah.
You can't even buy it after a certain amount of time.
Well, I saw it at Best Buy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like $60.
It's
Who
six-
the fuck's
yeah.
gonna buy that?
That's
yeah.
dude, that shit is crazy
Yeah.
to me.
I bought my Switch 2 years after it released, and Breath of the Wild was $60. Right now on sale, it is $40. That's a fucking 5-year-old game.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Yeah, I got a Switch for my birthday, and yeah, I haven't touched that yet.
You made it sound less sad.
Oh no, that's just how I naturally talk.
No,
Sad.
no. I said you made it sound less sad than it is. You bought yourself a Switch
For your birthday.
for your birthday.
Oh. Okay.
Was it worth it?
Yeah, it's
What are you playing right now on it?
I just beat Luigi's Mansion.
Oh yeah, how was
Yeah.
that last boss?
It was hard, but I stocked up on those.
Those bones?
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
got me through it, and playing No More Heroes 2 Desperate Struggles. So I never got it on Wii. And so I
Is it a new game or is it a game that came out?
it came out like in 2010, 2011.
Yeah, they love that shit.
Yeah.
That is like Nintendo's bread and butter with the Switch.
That's why I can't do it.
They're like, hey, nobody bought these on Wii U, so let's just sell them all again for full fucking
Yeah.
retail price.
Yeah, I see
Right.
like Bayonetta 2's on there, and I'm just like, nah, I can't.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like No More Heroes 3's coming out in August, and I like that series, and I want to like be caught up when it comes out.
Yeah.
But my overall experience with it is it's good.
I haven't touched mine in like months.
Yeah.
Yeah. Played it a lot out of the gate, but the problem is like every game like I would see on there that was like a cool like indie game, I was like, oh, I'll try that. They're all on fucking Game Pass, so I'm
Okay,
playing it in
yeah.
higher fidelity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even if it's like a 2D whatever. But I almost bought Carrion for my Switch, and then I saw it was just on Game Pass when I first got the Xbox.
Is
and
that
I
that
was like, oh shit.
you're playing like
You're playing as a alien.
disease monster?
Yes, yeah, that game was fucking sick, with the exception of a few design missteps. I talked about it in a past episode.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do remember that. I saw it
Yeah.
on Game Pass.
Yeah, it's worth a play if you like. I mean, it's fairly easy. It's not, but I mean, you like Hollow Knight, and it's
Right.
the same kind of game. Like it's a Metroidvania 2D with you get more powerful, whatever the fuck, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's my issue with Metroid now is like the indie games have been doing that style of game
Right.
so much better in all the time that Metroid's been absent. What is Metroid going to do to come back and you know what I mean? Like
yeah, it's like
Just only the specific shit that Samus does that
yeah, and plus like
that's gonna set them apart. But
I
at
think
this point, it's
so.
like, yeah, there's been cooler shit since
yeah,
Samus.
that do
so-
like more interesting ideas. Like Carrion is an interesting fucking idea for a Metroidvania style game. You know,
Right.
you're this monster and it plays with like the actual 2D, presentation where you're like squeezing through things as like a side scroll. It makes sense.
right.
And I don't know. I don't
it's
see.
just like Metroid Prime 4. It's a first-person shooter. It's like, what are they gonna do to innovate it? It's just like,
Yeah, it's weird. It's really just brand recognition at this point. It seems like they're
Right.
selling people.
and
So
Xbox showed a game. No, was it Xbox? It was a Platinum Games, and it was called Babylon Falls. And it was like a games as a service, like hack and slash game. It looked like ass, and
there was a lot of shit in there.
Yeah, it was like-
I mean,
Platinum Games games as a service. That don't sound right to me.
oh yeah, because they do a lot of shit.
like the
Okay.
only like game like that was like multiplayer was
Hey, you fucking bitch! What are you doing? For no reason, the dog sees a hole on the sheets
It just
and
tears
just is
at
like,
it.
oh, there we go, and then just fucking tries to rip it. She did that with I'm gonna punch you.
no, he won't.
I didn't. For those listening, I did not punch the dog. Sorry, that derailed us a bit.
That's
Well, there's.
Horizon Cars.
Oh yeah, they showed Horizon and all that. I don't know. I'm done with E3. We're good. I think we covered it.
Yeah.
Justin's got interesting news in the form of a new platform to game on. Tell us everything.
Well, for my birthday, somebody else bought me a gaming PC.
Abdul
What's
almost
that?
yanked the mic cord out like.
No, silly one
I'm
from my
leaving.
crotch.
But no, yeah, I got a PC, and I got complete surprise for
Yeah,
my
I wish I
birthday.
saw your face.
I teared up for sure.
Yeah, that's streaming games on another level now, huh?
It is
That's
fucking
awesome.
overlays and shit is awesome. But I started paying attention to now I can pay attention to Game
Yep.
Pass
Yeah.
because I couldn't before.
Well, you have the most beautiful setup then. I mean, like, really, you have the PS5 and now a PC.
Right.
So you get everything no matter what.
Right?
Like,
yeah.
because everything that comes on Xbox is for sure on PC.
Right.
So,
yeah.
that's the ideal situation. What,
Good job.
tell us the specifications.
I have no idea.
You have no idea?
No. He told me, and it just fucking.
You just heard numbers and
I just heard
Oh, my
numbers.
God. Yeah.
All I know is I have an NVIDIA graphics card.
You don't know what tier?
Nope.
Damn.
he ain't ever gonna
It
look
just-
into it.
I mean, every game I've tried to play on it runs almost max settings. So
Nice. That's it.
Nice, man.
it's great. I got because during E3 Game Pass did the. I was like almost like getting the trial. I was like, I'll get the trial now. I'm glad I waited because they did the 3 months for $1. So I was like, oh, I'll jump into
Nice.
3 months for $1. That's easy.
Hell yeah.
And I haven't really played anything on it. Like I played like the first level of Streets of Rage 4, which was fun. It's really fun.
Good.
Did you ever play Streets
Of
of
course,
Rage? You'll like it a lot. And I've been like almost jumping into it for $15 whenever it went on sale. And then Game Pass is like, oh, you don't have to buy it, essentially, you know.
It's on us, player.
Yeah.
But I tried to play Grounded, didn't like it.
Yeah, I haven't even
Yeah,
attempted
that
it.
looks
Doesn't
straight
look like
booty.
Yeah,
anything.
like as far because I love those like survival games.
Yeah,
it's
but
like,
it's just you're playing as kids running from ants. It's like-
it was weird. It was weird for sure. Like there's so many better like worlds for that type of game that
Yeah.
to do like a Honey I Shrunk the Kids type.
Yeah.
Is weird.
Where's my Rick Moranis? Yeah.
But
Just punch 'em
besides
in the
Game
ground.
Pass, I was excited to jump into Hades.
Yes.
But it's funny. Like I've got a PC, bought Hades, and now it's just got announced for like all platforms.
Yeah.
I saw
It's
that-
going to be on Xbox too, right?
It'll be
Yeah.
on Game Pass the same day it releases on Xbox in August. So that's the only thing that's going to get me to try it, just because
Right.
I'm not a roguelike guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want. I saw it on at Best Buy for the Switch for like $34, and I was debating.
See,
30
that's another.
It's more expensive than it is going to be on PC and PlayStation. That's wild.
That's the Switch tax is real, man. It is.
It's crazy.
I paid.
It's only
much is-
it's only $25, like brand new, on Steam, and like if you pre-order it on PlayStation, it's $25.
Fuck that! I'm going PlayStation.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that's one of those situations where it's like, if it's a multi-platform game, unless the Switch is the only thing you own, or being able to play it while you take a poop is that important,
Right.
there's no reason to buy it on
Yeah.
Switch. Like, I mean, I spent $60 on Skyrim in 2019.
I remember, yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
honestly, and that's a game that you want a controller for, like a real
yeah.
controller.
Well, I
Not
bought the what's that? That Pro controller for the Switch.
Yeah, and that makes sense, but still, like, if you can play it on your PS5, it just,
I'd much rather do that.
that just that because, like, even with the Pro controller, that only benefits you in the fact that, like, if you're gonna have your Switch docked and you're gonna be playing, you know, like, in my opinion, like, Nintendo games with it, like, because like Super Mario Odyssey would have controlled very well on that,
Yeah.
you know, and shit like that. But I can never see myself buying fucking Doom Eternal for the Switch,
right.
and then also buying a Pro controller just to play Doom Eternal on the
Right,
Switch.
yeah.
And when I have a system that can play it infinitely better.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, like Hades is, well, you know what? The thing about Hades, and I think I'm going to attribute Returnal to Returnal, is Returnal kind of makes me appreciate roguelikes
yeah.
a lot more than I ever did. Because the other one I tried to play, Dead Cells, I
You
was
said
like,
you didn't like that.
it was like, what the fuck? What's the point? Like,
Yeah.
I just keep starting over in the beginning. It doesn't seem to be getting better, but then like I play Returnal, and it's like, oh, this is like building a character and getting through these bosses is actually fun. Returnal makes it a lot of fun. Like you don't. I know Abdul sucks at it, but you did you ever beat the first boss?
Yes, I've said that to you multiple times.
Damn, you got him amped.
Not on the podcast. This is.
Oh yeah, it's not official if I don't
it's-
say it on the
no,
podcast.
It's not.
Yeah.
I beat the first
Nobody,
boss.
nobody knew that you didn't know that you beat the first boss.
I'm gonna kill you.
It's for the listeners, Abdul. Anything for the listeners.
So you still quit, right? You couldn't beat the second boss.
I just played a different game. I can go back to it.
RJ, I will make a bet that 2 years from now I will ask him if he beat that second boss, and the answer will be no. I could put money on
We'll
it.
be in the same room. Abdul will be 49 years old.
He's not going back to that game. I promise you. But if you ever get a chance to play it, I think you'll like it a lot. It's like the world and the controls are so tight that it's like I've never played anything that's like that feels this good.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
just like what I appreciate, and it's like like it doesn't even tell you. It's just like there's like an active reload for like Gears of War, and like it makes like your bullets like even like stronger.
Yeah.
And I'm like just like tapping that like crazy, and like the way that the trigger feels when you're just shooting people. Like God.
And it's like it's pretty much like Bulletstorm type. It's like it was from the makers of Resogun, so it's just like a bunch of like avoiding getting hit. That's all it is. It's just like a third person type game. So it's not. It's hard, but it's not as hard as like reviews made it seem.
Gotcha.
Like all of those reviews, and I was just talking to my friend about this. It's like it's Souls-like. It's not Souls-like.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I feel like that is now like
I feel
for
like
some
that's
reason
just
that's
like a
just synonymous with hard.
Right? Yeah, and
that's
it's not.
strange.
That's not
Like a
the same
scapegoat,
thing.
yeah.
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 But it's a great game. Like I
Alright.
beat the first act, and I haven't gone back to it just because I was playing other shit. But
Oh.
I mean, I didn't struggle with it. I just stopped
Shut the
playing.
fuck
it.
up.
Oh damn.
What?
Abdul, like I love you no matter what, but you're bad at video games.
I'm gonna slash your fucking tires when we get out of here.
It's so good to be back, guys. It's so good to be back.
Wait till 2 months. I've been getting ripped.
Yeah, for the listeners who can't see, Abdul is bursting out of a tank top right now. It's not muscle yet, but
It's getting there.
yeah.
Just
I
Chew
got
his
a
whole ass
fluster.
Damn.
it's,
I have been jumping back into Metro Exodus because they just did the next gen upgrade for it.
It's $20 on PlayStation 5 right now. I've never played any of those games. Like what?
I thought you did.
Watch I would recommend me personally, I don't enjoy playing entire series of games. Friend of the show, Michael Sloan, loves that. Mike will fucking play. He's currently playing every Resident Evil like ever. Just
What
to, like,
a sick bastard.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's like punishment. And I did it. The last time I did it was all the Halo games because they
Right.
were just all on, on the Master Chief Collection on Game Pass. And that's just fucking masochism, dude. Like to do that, so when I went into Gears 5, I played every Gears game except for 4. I was like, I'm just gonna watch a fucking YouTube video of it, and
Right.
I didn't even need to do that. It caught me up. I was fine. You just get into it because Exodus is such a different game from the other ones. All the shit that they worked on is there. You got your survival mechanics. Which it's like survival light. It's like barely there. But they have all like the scarce ammo. It's got the sort of horror vibe. Like that gameplay is familiar, but they expand it so much with these big open areas. It's not an open world game, but they have it's a linear open area game, so you can like explore the shit and exhaust an area if you want to.
Okay.
And there's like side it's got my favorite thing in video games, and the reason I love Bethesda games so much is the unwritten. Or the written, but there's no dialogue, there's no like quest marker for it, but it tells you a little story when you go through like the side area that you could have missed entirely. And that's
I
what
love shit like that.
what
Yeah.
Fallout has, what Elder Scrolls has, and Metro has that.
Last of Us, they're good at that too.
Yes.
Yeah, that
yep.
what's that guy? Boris?
Yeah, that was in the second one.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and they did a different one in the first one. It was the underground one, the
Ish.
tunnels. Yes. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so that's like my favorite shit in some games where you could you could potentially miss it and they
Right.
don't and Metro's good at that and it looks crazy. Like it's weird because the facial models, it is still a smaller studio,
Uh huh.
so they're not great. The voice acting has always sucked. but you can kind of just like look past it. But some of the textures even are kind of shitty. So it's strange to see that they have this fucking incredible ray tracing and lighting, but then like when you get closer, you see like what it's lighting up, and
Right.
it's like, you know, like it's a little off-putting, but it looks wild. And for $20, I mean, when that game came out, it was brutal. Some of the load times on my PS4 were 3 minutes.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, it's insane how long that game. I thought there was something wrong with my PlayStation.
Wasn't that like was Vampire?
Vampire was like that too.
What?
That had some
Yeah.
fucking load screens.
The load screens are like holy. Oh
my
no,
God.
the worst one I was thinking of because Vampire too, Jedi Fallen Order. When that shit first came
Ooh,
out, when you
yeah.
died, you're like, Jesus fucking Christ, man.
All that just to
I
die
can fucking
again.
go make breakfast, and this shit is still loading. I think I remember timing one, and it was like 3 minutes.
That's crazy. I don't really
Jesus,
remember. I
man.
think you let me borrow it on PS4
did,
for
yeah.
a bit. I didn't bother. I finished it on Series X, so I never even.
Yeah.
I don't remember have any because I mean it's speedy. That's been my favorite part of next gen. It's just how much is because there's fucking nothing else to play. So
Right.
might as well play old games.
It's I still have my copy. I was just gonna want to try out the.
Yeah, because they
PS5
did
version.
the upgrade
Yeah.
for it.
You released it this or last week.
It was recently, yeah.
I mean, when I played it, it didn't even have an actual next gen upgrade. It was just like slightly
Right.
patched for it. So all it was 1080p 60.
Yeah.
I think now it's dynamic 4K 60.
Wow.
So, I mean, that's nothing to
That,
sneeze
that
at.
game needs 60 frames.
Like, yeah, it was a whole world of difference. Like
Yeah.
I was actually able to get through it. you
Yeah,
know?
I think I didn't like that game because of like how janky it felt, as much as like other people liked it.
Yeah, it was really janky.
Yeah, it's still not a perfect game by any means.
Right.
But I mean, being that it was on Game Pass, that was one of the better games I
Right,
played
yeah.
off of Game Pass. Because you have all that EA Play shit too when you have Game Pass.
Right, yeah.
And that's pretty cool. Avoid Battlefield Hardline.
I've never played it.
I played that one. Yeah,
Goddamn,
I
that
played
game.
the multiplayer, and that was fun.
I did not play the multiplayer. I tried to play the story, and that is fucking lame.
Is it?
Like
that.
the gameplay sucks because it's like here's Battlefield, but you're a cop. So like already,
That was Visceral's
Just-
one of their last games.
I thought they did that was Visceral.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Visceral.
Oh, god damn! What have they done?
Yeah.
Fucking EA, dude.
They're in talks about trying to revive.
Dead
Room-
Space.
yeah.
Yeah. I'll pay attention. That's all I'll say.
They're gonna fuck it up.
Yeah, but after they fucking EA, dude, everything they touch.
They had,
turns to
Yeah.
shit.
they're having their own event, July 22nd. It's like you could have just released it during.
Cool. Let's stage a terrorist attack on it.
Or let's not, especially with my name.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'll sign it with that. Just send it on a Facebook post. Anybody want to join a terrorist attack?
Speaking of EA, Knockout City, you guys got to play that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll get on it.
It's a lot of fucking fun. Like the matches are quick. It's not toxic yet, which is great. But it's just like you just playing dodgeball, and there's like mechanics to it where you're like, oh shit, like you can throw the ball this way, and you can like just like learn how to catch it. Just like reaction shit. It's good. Yeah, I'm
Alright.
surprised at how good it was. Because like when it first came out, you should have jumped in it just to try it. Like the first 10 days were free. Like it was free to play for 10 days. And
Yeah, now you got to buy the special edition with the dodgeball.
Well, I have a lot of
included.
free time now.
Yeah.
so.
The dodgeball has its own steelbook too. Don't worry.
why'd
Why'd you stop talking?
Why did you have a lot of free time?
Huh?
Why do you have a lot of free time?
Oh, because I don't have a job.
What do you mean you don't have a job?
I quit.
You quit entirely?
Yeah.
Oh, that was not the last conversation we had.
Oh, well, I'll tell you after this.
I guess I'm curious. Yeah. All right. Well, moving along, which is what Abdul's doing apparently.
living my life like it's golden.
Okay. So I have been excited about a particular game on Game Pass, Dungeons and Dragons: Dark Alliance.
I've heard of that.
Yep, it released today, and I was watching it because it seemed cool. It was a co-op, but you can play it solo, supposedly. But Dungeons and Dragons world game, but it was like third-person action. Apparently, it is absolute dog shit. Yeah, I I'm pretty sure I pre-installed it too, and I'm gonna have to just go on there and delete it without ever opening it.
You're not getting. No, you're
Yeah,
not
they
even
said
gonna
it's
try
like
it.
unplayable, like
Oh,
just
for
from
real?
like
Thanks.
a bug perspective.
Yeah.
And why games do this is beyond my understanding. But they make a co-op game that you can play solo, and it is always online. You can't pause it.
Right.
That's what they
No
said
matter
about,
what you do, it's what they fucking did to Outriders, dude.
Yeah, Back for Blood's gonna be like that.
Yep, Back for Blood as well. Which Back for Blood, I wouldn't bother playing single player anyways.
That's
That's
true.
something I would like to play. That's why I'm glad you got a
Game
PC now.
Pass,
Yeah,
yeah.
because we could jump into Back for Blood. That
Right.
I would want to play that with people I know because that's how I played Left 4 Dead. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Right.
So that's not too bad. But Outriders was like that. I was just offline playing fucking solo, and you can't even pause the fucking game. And then to make matters worse, even if you want to just be like, fine, I'll play online, there's no fucking matchmaking.
There isn't. Oh, that's how Destiny was.
That's so annoying.
Yeah.
That is.
Why do they
oof.
insist on doing that, launching without any fucking matchmaking?
It-
How does anybody fucking
well, you have
play?
to. Well, Destiny, you had to download the Bungie app and go into like the
Oh,
community
God.
boards and find people who wanted to do the same thing as you. Oh, it was
Oh,
it was
that sounds
ridiculous.
like
I
hell.
have so many fucking friends because there was no separate like, which a lot of games do now. Is you have like the in-game like friends list. I have so many people on my PlayStation friends list that I don't know who any of them are because there has to be 100 from Destiny
Damn,
Yeah, it's
because of that stupid reason.
that's crazy.
It is
The good old
it's
days.
insane.
It's such bullshit. Like, why bother then? I don't know.
Yeah,
But then to nuke the solo then by making it so that you have like a lobby just for solo. Like that shit
Yeah.
is so annoying. I don't know. Apparently it sucks, but I was looking forward to it.
Outriders.
No,
Oh,
Dark
Dungeons and-
Alliance,
yeah.
yeah. So skip that, I guess. I may, if it's on there, I may still even just try it just to
nope. Don't
for
even
shits
do that.
and giggles. Yeah. Abdul already bought the collector's edition.
Well, I gotta start sucking dick for steelbooks now.
I'm sorry. Is this case plastic? I'm not gonna swallow.
That's
Oh,
knockout C. How much is that?
$20.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, it's yeah, we're gonna play it tonight. Probably gonna stream it.
Nice.
If you're feeling nasty, you could splurge on a Game Pass thing. I still got that code somewhere. You could try and you play it on your phone.
How well does? Have you ever tried that? How well does that work?
I've tried it, but like not like remote play works fine. The actual cloud stuff, I guess I don't know that would be the game for it because it's online.
Yeah, plus, I don't really.
And I know there is latency to
Right.
some degree. It's something like, like I think if you're playing like a single player game, you would be fine with. But
I played. I mean, it's not single player, but I like my PlayStation is hardwired,
Mhm.
and now I had the PC on Wi-Fi. That shit just doesn't work. But
Mhm.
both of them are hardwired, and I just for shits and gigs did remote play for PlayStation. It's just not it's not a system that's ever going to be
theirs
perfect.
has never worked for me. I did beat for remote play, not for xCloud, but just on remote play. I did go through a map on Doom Eternal on Nightmare successfully. So
Yeah.
remote play works that well. I mean, I don't know. I think that's indicative of it like being
Right.
pretty fucking responsive because that game is frantic.
Yeah.
So
It's just that I I noticed that millisecond,
Yeah,
and I fucking
yeah.
hate it. Yeah.
That's fair.
Well, my PlayStation and my Switch are hooked up to the Wi-Fi. Yeah, it runs well. I don't see any hiccups.
What remote play?
Oh no, I thought we were talking about something.
No, we were
else.
talking about remote play. Like, if
Oh,
you play it
no.
from your phone. Like, try to play your PlayStation from your
The
phone.
only thing I've ever done with remote play was that I tried to play The Last of Us on my PSP, and that was
PSP?
yeah, because
Vita?
no, you can play remote play with the PSP too.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know
What?
that.
Yeah,
How the fuck does that work? You're missing a stick.
Yeah,
You're missing
right.
whole ass buttons off the thing.
yeah.
I don't know how the fuck you would do that.
No.
It didn't run well at all.
Oh, all right.
It
Well,
was
yeah, I
bad,
can
yeah.
imagine. Shit.
Yeah. I've been playing Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and that game is just fun.
It's fun.
Yeah, and the game looks
I shouldn't have bought it. It's
Really?
It's not. Those games
No.
just aren't that much for me. Like
I've been playing it
I've-
since I was a kid, and I liked them.
that game is not 40 years old.
Oh my god, this
Like I played through and beat the free one that they offer for like the play at home thing.
Sorry, you're getting interrupted by. Oh dear. It's fucking neighborhood, pal.
welcome to the ghetto.
I've never lived. I mean, I have lived in nicer areas, but it's just this street in particular. It's just so noisy.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially being right.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
What the fuck was
I don't know. We got
Rift
interrupted
Apart.
by an old
Ratchet
person
and
likely
Clank.
dying
Ratchet
on their
and Clank.
toilet.
Like, it's a fun game, but same reason. Like, it feels like a Nintendo game to me, in the fact that it's just formulaic. It's like you get these weapons and you just kill these enemies. Like you get kind of like the same weapons in the same order, and you just kill shit. And it's
Just a
like,
simple ass platformer.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's fun, but it's like
The
it
game
wasn't
looks good,
$70 fun. I
Yeah.
should have just waited.
though. It looks good. Though.
But I had the because of my birthday. Thanks, guys. I had the
Oh, the
PlayStation,
PlayStation cards, yeah.
the PlayStation wallet for it. So I was like, I'll do it.
Nice.
I also bought another game I played recently. Is the Chivalry 2.
You were saying that was
Yeah,
good.
you were talking about
It's a
that.
lot. It's fun. It's
Yeah.
just stupid fun. It's very frustrating when like you're trying to learn, and it's all online. So you're just learning against other people. But like once you like learn how to like block and just like stab people, is ridiculous because it's just like real time like medieval war. Like you'll be like blocking with your shield, and somebody comes up and like chops your arm off, and you don't die immediately.
Oh,
You're just
fuck.
like spurting blood, screaming, but you can still like punch punch and try to kill other people.
Damn.
It's just shit like that.
Like a
And
fucking Monty Python.
the whole
skit.
time, like entire matches, all you just hear grown men screaming, and it's fucking yes, it's fucking amazing.
Nice.
Where art thou, mommy?
I mean, that's just a game that you can like. You don't have. I haven't played it every day. It's just like I just feel like stabbing people, so I'll
Yeah.
just jump in.
Hell yeah, there you go.
It's like the similar type of. Is it like what's that one game that's like all melee? For Honor.
Yes, I didn't like that one though.
Is it similar? Like combat.
Well, is it Chivalry's in first person, right?
Chivalry, you can switch to third person.
Oh, you
though.
can? Yeah.
But no, because For Honor is still kind of. It's an arcade version of Chivalry.
When I
Okay.
picture For Honor, I picture more like locked, like fighting game almost, like a
Kind of, yeah.
yeah.
Like you can like target, and For Honor, like Chivalry, everything you do is fucking freehand.
Oh,
Like if there's no curse. There's Bowman. I'm pretty sure they have like, oh maybe I don't even think they do. There's no crosshairs, and there's no like aiming and like locking on a
You're
target.
just praying to
You're
God.
swinging your sword, and you actually like you can just swing your sword, but you actually have to like
I saw the game's breakdown of the gameplay. You got to turn
you
your
gotta
body.
turn
too.
your body to get like a full sword swipe. It's like realistic.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It reminded me of a game that I really wanted to like, but Kingdom Come.
I remember
Yeah,
you talking
yeah.
about that
Yeah.
game, yeah.
Yeah, I tried to really.
And then you got locked into that
The DLC.
Yeah, it was just some
for-
fucking
for-
chick.
for a woman's worth. What
yeah,
was it called?
Yeah. It was. That's what it was. It was like a
Was
woman's.
it?
It
Oh.
was like a woman's work or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, something like that.
And
I don't
it
know.
literally made you
But
stop
yeah, and
playing
I'm just
the
like
game.
not. I'm like, this is fucking dumb, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not just gonna be a Middle Ages woman. Like already being in the Middle Ages fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
everything probably smells terrible, and like showers just aren't a thing. Like
Yeah.
they're just non-existent for like the next 100 years. And then to be a woman, oh my god! Like a woman's work, your daily duties would probably involve a ton of sexual assault. Like, no, thank you.
Just endless.
Yeah, I have empathy for that,
No, you
but
don't.
I don't. Well, I feel bad, but I'm not gonna do it myself in a video game.
Oh shit.
Washing your molesty father's clothes. Ugh. Well, we're about an hour in. It was nice not having to stop every 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was fun.
Yeah, I feel like you guys should have yellow borders around your heads. Whatever.
For Zoom.
Zoom thing.
Yeah.
What are we most looking forward to in the next couple weeks, game wise, and then we'll.
Honestly, I'm just looking forward to more time with like the games that I have, because right now, because I feel like we literally went from almost nothing to like Returnal came out, then it was just like a fucking avalanche of video game. Because I still haven't touched Resident Evil 8.
Oh fuck! It was
Oh wow.
good. We didn't even
Yeah.
talk about it. Yeah.
Dude, well, get on that.
Yeah,
Do it,
need
yeah.
to.
Play it, cause then I'd love to, even if it's not for like months. I'd love to talk about that.
Yeah.
It was a good fucking game.
But like I got to like Returnal, fucking all these games I just pretty much talked about. I have to like, I still have so much work and work to do. Like I'm like Hades. I've been like dipping into that more, but there are like Valheim. I probably won't touch that again for a long ass time. Like it was fine, but it's like
I've had my fill.
this is the game. I thought it was like people made it seem like it was gonna be better. But fucking Steam just sent, because like you add shit to your wish list on Steam, and then it notifies you when it goes on sale.
That sounds dangerous.
It is, because like this game Green Hell,
Oh, I've heard of that.
yeah, it's like it's my type of game.
Yeah.
And it was $25. I was like, I'm not gonna buy it for that. Then he just sent me the sale notification. I'm like, fuck. Now I just buy it because I do want to play it eventually. I see how like PC players, when they talk about Steam sales and having 400 games and you only play like fucking 2% of them.
Yep. Yeah, that's the PC player's dilemma. So I guess in summation, you could say you're looking forward to maybe one day being in Abdul's position, unemployed.
Not having a job, playing video games. Yes.
What are you looking
I'm
forward
jealous.
to most, Abdul, gaming wise?
Never doing this podcast again.
Playing video games unjudged.
I have my niece and nephew coming over on Friday, and I'm going to be playing just a bunch of video games with them.
Cool, that's fun.
And I picked up Mortal Kombat so my brother and I can play.
Ultimate.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
Is that on Switch or did you get it on PlayStation?
with PlayStation.
Okay.
It is on Switch. I heard it's very
I
different,
refuse to
though.
play it now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like because another studio ported it there, and it's
Oh,
like,
okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
just playing and spending quality time with them. Yeah.
That's cool.
cool. I think I'm looking forward to the Ascent That's coming out.
I've seen that. Yeah.
It's not a game I would normally play. It's like top down, kind of like
Isometric.
isometric. Like I don't know if
Those
it's like
games could be really fun.
yeah. I want to
My
try to get into
favorite,
it.
Dead Nation.
Dead Nation.
My God.
Fucking
Never played
good.
it.
Yeah, it was a PS3 game,
Yeah.
and then it got ported over to PS4. But yeah,
Yeah, games like that make me think of everyone. Everyone talks about XCOM, seems
Okay.
similar, but I'm not sure how it actually plays.
XCOM's more of like.
So is this a real time strategy game?
I don't know because it seems like you have like a crew or something, and then like I honestly have to look into it more because the trailers tell me nothing. I just like really, really fucking dig the sci-fi world that it's in. It looks so fucking cool. Like I just love the aesthetic.
When is it coming out?
7/28. So got a while to wait, but I mean, there's really nothing else on my radar because fucking pandemic fucked everything up, dude. Like,
Yeah.
because now like we're like, yay, we're free, but everyone's like, yeah, we got a backlog of shit to do. So
Right.
yeah, that Ford pickup you ordered, look for it in 2023 because it's been brutal.
Yeah.
So
I think I might have. Is that going to be on Game Pass?
it is. Yep.
I think I might have. I saw like a bit of it, and I
Mm-hmm.
think I might have added it to like the wish list
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, I already have it pre-installed because
Yeah,
they're
pre-installed,
they have
yeah,
it
yeah.
preload is available for it already. So I was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
And I'll definitely give that a shot. I'll end up hating it. This is how everything I look forward to like that goes. I'm like,
Yeah.
I will give this an honest try, and then I'm just like,
Yeah.
delete.
Fucking. I don't know if did that come out on Xbox?
What?
Dead Nation, or was it just a PS?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm unfamiliar with it, but I will look it up right
like
now.
I don't know for that
I
game.
think it was PlayStation.
It was just really well done.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just like.
It was a zombie game.
Dead Nation Apocalypse on PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was a free PS Plus game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was on PS3. But I remember, having so many fun times with that.
Oh, you see that other puppy, silly?
Yeah.
That was another co-op game that I don't think I ever got a chance to play with anybody.
Same here.
Yeah,
No-
but it was perfectly fine single player though.
Yeah, at the time, I only knew like a handful of PS3 owners,
Yeah, that's true.
and
Yeah, it looks kind of cool. I'm just looking at pictures
It was
of
just
it.
like the weapons.
cool. Yeah, I remember like there
upgrade.
was one where like you could lock the aim, and you just hear like a sound and just like mows down everyone in like one shot.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm more looking forward to hopefully we get a few more announcements or something sooner to look forward to.
Yeah,
I
we got
guess
stuff
'cause-
like next month, like EA and possibly PlayStation.
is that Sci-Fu game coming out?
I saw
this
new
year?
gameplay for that, and my God, that looks
That's
great.
It looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Is that this year though, or is it?
it
next
looks
year?
like it's gonna be this
Oh,
year.
okay.
You ever play Absolver?
No,
Have you heard of that though?
no. I was thinking of Observer.
Oh,
That one shitty game I talked about. But
yeah.
Absolver, no.
It's made by the same company. It's like an online like fighting game, but it's just like open world. You walk around and like find people to fight. But like I saw the new gameplay trailer and it looked gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's like, you ever see Old Boy?
No, I've been meaning to watch that.
Okay, no, I'm not. Gonna
it's a good one,
I've
but
heard, like
get ready.
a game next month I am looking forward to is I don't know if it was out of E3, Tribes of Midgard. It's gonna be a PlayStation indie game
Why does Midgard sound so familiar?
because that's
Lord of the Rings.
that's what they call Earth in Thor, right?
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It looks like it's
Yeah.
gonna be a lot. It's a co-op game. I think it's a co-op game where you fight like giants. It said like you can have up to 10 people on your team, which is crazy.
damn.
Yeah.
Did Battlefield do anything for you guys?
No, not
Yeah.
yet. Especially like the trailers didn't do anything, but
It's
then
you
like
playing a tornado. It's like
it's not gonna
Wizard of
have
Oz type
campaign
shit.
or
It doesn't.
it's not gonna have campaign.
But apparently they brought AI back, which I mean, I can't think of anything sadder than if I just sat alone and played Battlefield with bots.
Right.
I'm not gonna buy it for that. That would be fucking pathetic.
And also, like, I know you guys aren't into them, but it's not gonna have battle royale at first either. So it's like, I'm not playing
Oh
that
yeah,
shit.
that's what
What do you
everyone
guys think
plays.
of that Halo multiplayer? Like,
It looked interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I've never been a Halo guy, and I've never really been a multiplayer guy either. But
Yeah.
I mean, it looked like they're trying,
yeah.
which is good news. You know, it looked fun.
There's just like battle royale too, but it's gonna be different. I forgot how they explained it. But
Yeah, I'll try to put a fucking spin on it, but
Right,
it's always
yeah.
the same
Oh, now that
thing.
you got Game Pass, you could try all the Yakuza games.
I saw them all on there.
Yeah.
Which one should I try?
Try Yakuza 0.
Okay.
It's I'd say it's like the best of everything.
Yeah, I'll definitely.
I would just
try
say play
that.
the new one.
No, the new one's RPG.
Like a boss.
I don't know, like a dragon. Everyone
Like a
says it's
dragon.
good.
Yeah, well that's the gameplay in that one's much different than the other
Hey,
ones.
don't piss him off, right?
Yeah.
He knows his Yakuza,
Because
and
that-
I will trust his opinion.
Fucking set the autism meter spinning.
Because that was
Don't play them out of order.
They turned that one into a turn-based RPG.
Oh, all right. I don't know.
There wasn't another one that was turn based.
There was one, but it was like on the PSP.
Oh, okay.
All right. This Ascent gameplay looks pretty cool. It looks like it's real time.
Is it multiplayer or just?
It's co-op apparently, but it looks like it. You know, you can definitely play it on your own. I just hope you could still like collect like a party and shit. That'd be cool. I don't know. I need something else. I'm gonna try to sit down Metro again and enjoy that once again. But
Play some new shit, RJ. What the fuck?
I know I've been trying to find stuff. I got partway through Plague Tale, which is I don't think it's as bad as
I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, it's really not. Like it's very simple, but now there's a next gen update and I'm like 80% of the way through the game, so I just said fuck it, I'll just put it down until July 6th because 60 FPS is going to an HDR will be cool with
Did you
it.
see that we're getting the medium on PlayStation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it free?
No.
I wouldn't play it if it's not.
Okay. You said that. Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it for what
Yeah.
it was. It's a fixed camera horror game, very much harkens back on old Resident Evil and
Silent Hill.
And
like-
Silent Hill,
It's not
yeah.
First person?
nope. No,
Oh, I
it's
thought it was first person.
it's in it, but it's done very well with the tech that the next gen consoles have. When you have those dual worlds and split screen stuff going on,
Right.
it's very interesting. The stuff I'm honestly Bloober Team, that it's not saying much, but I would imagine it's their best game based on what I've heard of all their other stuff. I know other people like that Layers of Fear
Layers
though.
of
You
Fear,
enjoyed that
yeah.
one. Yeah, this one's cool, and it does have some tense parts, but it's pretty too. It's got ray tracing and everything,
Yeah.
so otherwise it's not like fucking must play or anything.
Yeah.
So it'll probably roll out on PS Plus at some point, and I would keep it there.
The apparent leak for July PlayStation Plus
What's that?
is a Plague's Tale. The PS5 version.
Good for them.
I think I played a trial for it or whatever. Cause I think it was a trial for it on PlayStation 4. And I don't remember that much about it, so but the way you talk about it, I'm not looking forward to it being the free game.
I didn't like the story. I didn't like the gameplay. Like I said, it is simple, but it's just like, man.
Did you ever try that one free game? It's just a bunch of not a bunch of talking, but mostly talking. It's like that diplomatic game, the PlayStation game.
No.
Greedfall.
Greedfall.
No, I
I
haven't.
did. It was on Game Pass. And I
You guys talked a lot about
yeah,
it.
I tried it a little bit.
Okay,
And it just wasn't what I was looking for at the time.
Yeah.
I
It wasn't bad, but not enough like uninstalled it. I don't think I would reinstall it to
yeah,
give
same.
it another shot.
No, it's not worth it.
Like
it's
it
not,
wasn't like, oh, this is shitty. It was like, oh, okay, I don't need to play this.
It is
anymore.
full on one of those Euro jank RPGs
Yeah,
where it's just like
for sure.
this is
It's like something THQ made.
correct. Yeah, it definitely has that vibe. So, but I mean that's kind of how Metro is too. It's Russian jank, but sometimes they pull off good shit. Those smaller studios.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been looking more towards that ever since Hellblade.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
We
never
need another
gave.
game to play like that. So we all played that together.
Oh, I mean we got to do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can try that. I don't know. I think we were supposed to with what was it?
The last
Or
one
something.
you offer was Outriders.
Outriders. I think Greedfall was the one that I said.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, was
it
it?
was on Game Pass and then it was coming to PS Plus like at the same time.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think.
yeah.
Yeah. So that didn't pan out.
Abdul
But-
never even fucking installed
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll find something like that.
it. Yeah.
We also got to do a video game movie night, all that stuff that we said we were gonna do
Yeah.
long
Yeah.
ago. But we'll get that ironed out. It's a new era.
It is.
It's,
Breath of fresh air. A new horizon, folks.
yeah, we can all kiss each other on the mouth again to end the podcast.
You don't have to.
Yeah, no, we have to. Come on, Abdul, pucker up. I'm waiting.
I'll scream so loud if you ever get close to me.
Come on.
You're in his house.
And I can still scream wherever I want.
That's
Yeah,
true.
but
I
it's
don't.
not
I don't
gonna-
have upstairs or downstairs
it's
neighbors.
Not gonna matter.
Exactly. In
Might
my
have to-
house, no one can hear you scream, or if they do, they don't care because we're in the city.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. Oh, man.
All right. Well, let's say we wrap up.
Yes.
Cool. Glad to have everybody back,
Yes.
and we're definitely gonna do it again on a more regular basis. Because I should be careful saying that. Because this
Yeah.
is again. Anything to plug?
Choco Bear Gaming on Twitch. Yep, that's it.
Yeah, there you go. Mike was very impressed with your follower count. I didn't know how well you were doing. on
Yeah.
there. Yeah. Good
It's
for
close.
you.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like 900
Million,
or
900 million. Yeah. He's making Lamborghini money on Twitch now.
Can I have some money?
Can I have some money? Gee, why would you be asking for money, Abdul? Anything you want to plug, Abdul?
Oh, I'm still on Instagram, Oscar winner Sean Penn.
Cool. I have 2 shows at the Boho Comedy Club at the Doubletree in Binghamton this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Have fun with that.
Thank you.
Oh,
Hopefully they
yeah.
are fun. But
And I'll be at Rochester Friday for their Rochester's Funniest. So,
oh, I'm sorry. This comes out Saturday.
okay, and I lost.
Oh fuck, that was good. Yeah. No, I'll put this up ASAP. But cool, yeah. Go see Abdul. I don't care where you are. Drive all the way to come see those shows in Binghamton because I'm nervous. There's gonna be nobody there, and even when they're, I mean, you remember that banquet room? It felt weird.
Yeah, it was
There's-
a lot of space in
Yeah, maybe they do it differently, but probably not with COVID.
I'm
so.
probably off mic. There was a lot of space in there.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
a show coming up, right?
July 2nd.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm
Ju-
sure we'll record again. by then.
Just well, don't be too sure. No, we will. Thanks for listening, guys. And yeah, there's a Facebook page. I believe there's still an Instagram. There's YouTube still. I'll probably still put this up on YouTube, but video will happen again in a different way. Hope you enjoyed the audio quality this time, since it's not fucking delayed and we're not over Abdul's 1G Wi-Fi. So,
Just end it.
all right, fine. Later.
See you.
Don't call anybody.